almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
The pass to Shumpert. Kicks it to James. Back to Shumpert. Dellavedova from outside. Fry at the elbow. Mozgov kicks to James. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. James has got 6 points.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans had really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Irving drives in, and it's blocked by Adams. Oklahoma City trailing. Boy dishes to Morrow. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. Now the feed to Ford. And stolen by Love. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Smith. And it's 8 points for LeBron.
How about the quick hands on the steal and the quick feet on the break?
Yeah, a careless, silly mistake there, though. I mean, coughing the ball up and then not being quick enough to get back on defense, that's costly.
The 17-footer. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ibaka. Here's Adams. Banked in off the glass.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And the Western playoffs just, it seems a bit amiss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Ibaka. Kyle Singler comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Andre Robertson in for Randy Ford. Inside. Deflects the pass. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
The drive by James. Love. Kicks it out to LeBron. For 3, Love. And that one's good. Love's got 7 points.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Here's Irving. And that one's good. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Thunder trailing by 9. Here's Westbrook. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Shooting much better here in the second quarter.
Yes, very, very impressed with how much more alive they look here to get back in it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Mon Shumpert has come in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Here's Westbrook. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
It's stolen by Adams. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Westbrook. Shumpert passes to Irving. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Singler. Here's Westbrook. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
On its way from Irving for 2. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty... Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something, because he looks a little faster today than normal.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough ones.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Adams in at the 5.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
I mean, you've got to have more awareness on the floor and not make those kinds of errors.
Yeah, brain fade, brain neutral error, and those will cost you.
Smith kicks to James. Outside Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Clock at 6. Knocks it loose. To the middle. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Waiters comes in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you, because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up the jam like that. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
It's Durant with the drive. Misses from short range. Cleveland leading by 7. LeBron outside. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Thunder have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Foy. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Irving can't get it to go.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And even 3-on-3 break. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Shumpert dishes to Mozgov. Releases. No good from the wing.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. LeBron's checked in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Outside Durant. And a high bounce as it comes off the rim.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
Feeds it to Foy. Right wing. Morrow, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Oh! That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Durant.
Oh! That athletic.
Yeah.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Shot clock at 5. Charity stripe shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Irving. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
Well, it's been an